Well, hello, Kandi.
Hello.
We are so excited to talk about the new one woman show. How has it been taking time away from Real Housewives? Because you've had a little bit of a break now, catch your breath, right?
Yeah, this is my second season not being on the show, and it's been good. Like I've been doing a lot. I've been producing a lot of Broadway shows, been having a lot of success in that area. I've been having time to travel, so I've been partying. I just had a big birthday with my friends in Thailand. And so I feel like I've been getting more time to enjoy life. But at the same time, every other week, I hear that they mention my name on the show, and I'm catching strays from the drama on Housewives, which is crazy.
Leave the drama to them for a minute. You are living your own life and living it big, and that's the most important part right now, right?
Yes.
So I want to ask a little bit about everything with you and Todd because I've been watching. I saw everything with Andy Cohen. It seems like you've handled your split with a lot of grace. How is it being in the public eye and having to maintain that level of grace?
It's crazy. I think, especially when you have small children, and even with our older girls, we want to, even though we had a lot of drama between the two of us, we were trying to figure out how to navigate it. And at certain points, because it was all out in the public, everything that happened in the divorce, anything that was filed was public.
Right.
So I felt like we were spectacles for months. You know what I mean? It was just kind of crazy. And but the parts that we could um I guess try to be nice to each other and handle it with grace, like you said, we tried to do our best because at the end of the day, we still got to be friends. We still got to raise our, little ones together. And that's where we are now. We're doing our best to be the best co-parents that we could possibly be.
Do you maintain the level of grace in the show?
Well, in the show, I am very transparent. Let's just say that. I feel like people had their way with our story online. Like, different blogs was picking it up and giving their own narrative of what was happening. And so I'm addressing a lot of those things in the show. I do, I did, I'm done. It's a mixture of music, but then it's some real life talk as well.
Right.
So I recorded myself sitting down, almost like interview style, when I first started going through the crumbling of my marriage. So I was venting on camera, but I never posted it, I never released it. But we are going to play a couple of those clips in the show because it's an intimate show, a
Right.
smaller crowd. I mean, people really get to say, whoa, like, they get those moments. And then I do music, songs that relate to what happened. And then I'm also giving them a little bit of candy coated nights in the dungeon. So I bring people up on stage. We have a little spicy moment. There's a section in the show where the DJ is going to be playing a lot of hits that I wrote for other artists. And then I'm going to sit down for a speak on it.
Okay.
And in this speak on it, I'm going to give the real of what happened to make me file for divorce. And that's the part that is like really shocking to people because they're like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. But, I've always been transparent, and this is no different. But this time it's like, I'm going to take you through every emotion. You're going to have fun moments in the show. You're going to have good times, and you have like, oh my God moments. And then you're going to have moments where it makes you tear up. People were coming up to me after the show saying thank you for being so transparent. It made them feel like at least they weren't the only one dealing with what they were dealing with. And I don't know, I guess it is a lot of people that's going through the divorce. I'm hearing people, what are they saying that, what is it, a gray divorce? I don't know. They call it now where you be married for so long and then you wait till your late 40s and 50s and it's like, boom, I'm getting divorced or whatever later in life.
I'm sure it's been different interpretations at different times, but I look at the name of the show. If I'm going to read this, is it I do, I did, I'm done, or I do, I did, I'm done?
I would go with the second one.
Okay.
So, like I said, The show, it's the best description because the show is gonna take you through different moments. So, meaning I do, it's gonna be music that relates to the time where we were happy and, I did, it's like some of the wild moments that we talked about on during the show, like what we talked about on Real Housewives. So we touch on that and then I'm done. The
So
drama.
I'm done. Period. Exclamation point, period, period, period.
Right. Right.
Okay, I got you. I want to talk about music for just a minute if we could too, because I
Mhm.
need to confess that I had a single of just kicking it back in the day.
Oh, yes.
Because I think I was probably in middle school and I didn't have enough money to buy the whole album. But uh, the single, um, did you ever have any of those albums from anybody back in the day who you later got to work with and you just had like that moment of like, wow?
Oh, so many times. There's so many artists that I work with that I look back and I'm like, wow. So, for instance, Whitney Houston, I was like, whoa, I can't believe the Whitney Houston is singing my song.
The Voice.
Yeah, The Voice. And but another one that a lot of people don't know because it didn't have a big release or anything. Donna Summer. I got to write with her for a project she was trying to do one year. This was before she passed, obviously.
Mhm.
And to sit and have a songwriting session with her. We were in Nashville actually when we did it. And it was just like, whoa, because she is the first song when I was a little bitty kid. I used to be at my Aunt Bertha's house and she would be playing Last Dance. And so that was like the first song I really learned ever in life. So to sit with her and to collaborate with her was like, wow.
Those aha moments, you still need to pinch yourself with them in this business because if you don't take that and soak it in every once in a while, you just
Yeah.
become immune to it.
True. I still come into any situation with a humble heart, like meaning, some people after they have a hit, they feel like, yeah, I'm the man or I'm the woman or whatever. But for me, it's like I still come in any situation trying to figure out, you need anything, you good, what can I do to help, because you never know, where you're going to be in the industry and you want to always be able to come back through the doors that you're going through.
Well, we're so excited to see you up close and personal, telling your story, sharing those personal moments that so many people can relate to. One final question before we get to see you. I do, I did. I'm done. So many people are saying now, Kandi, that because of gas prices,
What?
a guy hanging out the side, the passenger side of
I
his
did see
best
that.
friend's ride in 2026 is actually being smart and managing his money well because we're saving gas money. How do you see
I
that?
agree. I agree. I agree.
Okay, for the record.
But we don't want any users around here. Don't be out there pretending like you got it big and you over here faking it.
Thank you so much for your time today. We wish you all the best at the show. It's going to be a blast.
Thank you. It definitely is. It's going to be a great time.
We'll see you again soon.
Can't wait.